This is the 3rd of February 2025 for Vincent Corporation. Here we're feeding in spent coffee ground and into a PT16 press. Picked this one because it happens to have a high torque gearbox, 50 horsepower motor. And so feeding in the coffee. Wedge wire screen. Okay, we've got here's our first press liquor coming through at the discharge end here, so the press is filling up. The first cake to come out usually is wet. It's been merely conveyed along. In fact, it wouldn't surprise me if we have some drip of water come out someplace around here. Some damage to the screen up there at the top that's letting the coffee grounds come out. That's the sort of thing that can be fixed. What's the slot width on the screen, do you know?
I don't know.
Okay. Amps, I see running 35 amps. Full load is 57. Of course, the press is empty. Press is running at 40 hertz. We slowed it down, but it's obviously feeding a lot faster than one man can shovel in there.
That's the right one. That's the right one?
Okay, as I predicted, we got some wet coming out there, but that's already gone away. This first cake is wet, as I mentioned. It was nearly conveyed here to the end. Soon we'll see that it probably changes to a lighter color because it'll be drier. Audio going now. We're continuing to feed in. Not sure the slot width of the screen. Here's Luis from Heartland, and well, Vincent Engineer, press gate coming out, channeling to one side. Okay, we're getting close to the end of the first of the 4 containers, and so we've got the press maybe halfway filled up. That's probably the 3rd stage of compression. The 1st and 2nd are running empty. And cake is, you can see it coming out at the top some of the cone. Cone pressure, we're close to 60 psi, close to 4 bar. And we slowed the speed of the screw down. The cake is all still channeling out of this side despite the lower air pressure and lower 20 hertz speed. Press liquor coming out. See some fines coming through the screen. On the whole, the press liquor's you will always have fines coming through the screen when you press coffee ground. So we've got a whole newsletter on how people address that issue and get those fines out of there. Okay, we're running the 3rd tub right now, and first tub made real light brown cake, and which made us think it was coming out dry. And the second tub and the third tub, the cake is coming out probably wetter. And although it has quit channeling from one side, but the first tub, the liquid was coming out here at the discharge end. Now it's coming in at the inlet. We slowed it down because it was coming out wet from 20 hertz to 12 hertz, from 5 RPM or 4 RPM to 2.5 RPM. The guys are able to keep the screw covered, so we filled the whole press. First tub we didn't do that. Have no explanation why the cake's coming out wet at this point. That is, it's darker black instead of light brown. When we finish this third tub, we're going to empty out the press and make sure we clear the screen. We have double acting pistons on the air cylinders, double acting air cylinders. So when I cranked it up to 100 psi, actually I was putting a 200 psi on this discharge cone. My thought is maybe we're plastering the cake so hard against the screen with all that pressure that it is blinding the screen. I've just got spit on. I don't. There's occasion when that screw is wiping the screen clear, and momentarily water comes out. That's a good indication that we've blinded the screen. I'm going to dump the load and see if I can clear the screen.